Take a walk with me. Take a walk with me. Take a walk with me. I'm on the ranch. Take a walk with me. Watch Raven and Chrissy dance in the breeze. Junior Cluck and Oscar's cock-a-doodle-doo-doos just for you. Lucky and Lucy gobbling as they do. Take a walk with me on the ranch. Take a walk with me.
I'm a couple minutes early. I came home and the trough was on its side, and the water that was in the bottom was all over the ground over there. So I hosed it out and cleaned it, and it's filling up right now. It is so flipping windy right now. It's not cold. It's still in the 60s, but it is so windy. And I don't have my hair pulled back, so it's going to probably take me a half hour to brush the knots out of it. We are getting at midnight tonight. It's going to start snowing until midnight tomorrow night. So Friday night, Saturday morning. So I've unplugged everything for the winter. Now I got to plug it all back in. I got to go make sure that the chickens and turkeys have water. Plug those back in too. I got to plug the heat lamps back in. Oh, good gravy. I thought we were done with the snow. I prayed so hard. Well, that's okay. And as soon as I'm done here, I'm going to go. I only have one bale of hay left, and I was going to go get it tomorrow. But I didn't think it was going to start snowing till tomorrow night. So since it's going to start snowing tonight at midnight, I am going to get the hay now. Look at Christy's tail. It's probably half hour to get the knots out too. I'm sitting here in my car. So I have my what am I going to call this? A driving tip, rules of the road. And I have that. And I even have a little video that the Colorado Department of Transportation put on their site. But the problem with the video is it doesn't tell the whole story. So here's the thing. When you're at, I'm gonna play the video a little bit, and then I will come back and wait. I gotta figure out how to do this now. I know I saw it. I see it. I'm gonna play the video, and then I'm gonna come back, and I'm gonna explain what's wrong with the video. So let's try this.
Demands on Colorado's roadways are continuing to change. Demands on Colorado's roadways are continuing to change. Demands on Colorado's roadways are continuing to change. One-way CDOT adapts to that change.
I am tapping on the video.
Demands on Colorado's roadways are continuing to change. One-way CDOT adapts to that change is by installing roundabout intersections.
Well, how do you play a video? Oops, sorry. Yes, those are my fingers. My hair is blowing in my face, so I can't see. The camera's jumping around.
Demands on Colorado's roadways are continuing.
I swore I could play this video. It's right there,
Demands
and
on
if I tap
Colorado's
on it,
roadways are
nothing
Demands on
happens.
Colorado's roadways are continuing to change. One way CDOT adapts to that change is by installing roundabout intersections.
Yeah.
Let's learn more about these intersections and their positive effects on the traveling public. So why does CDOT install roundabouts? Why do they work for certain areas?
Ooh.
How do they improve traffic flow?
Nope.
Why are they considered
Good
safer for
gravy.
specific intersections?
Okay, maybe
Well, to
I'm
start,
not going
The
to.
roundabout is designed to greatly
the-
reduce the amount of time needed to get through an intersection, as well as reduce safety issues that come from traditional intersections. CDOT's main objective is to improve traffic flow and increase safety. Many factors lead to the decision to install a roundabout, whether at a new location or replacing a traditional intersection. Traffic volume, types of vehicle traffic, complexity of existing lanes, as well as crash data all play an important role in deciding what type of intersection. Demands on Colorado's roadways are continuing to change. One way CDOT adapts to that change is by installing roundabout intersections. Let's learn more about these intersections and their positive effects on the traveling public. So why does CDOT install roundabouts? Why do they work for certain areas? How do they improve traffic flow? Why are they considered safer for specific intersections? Well, to start, the roundabout is designed to greatly reduce the amount of time needed to get through an intersection, as well as reduce safety issues that come from traditional demands.
Okay, I'm trying. I just took it off Wi-Fi because the Wi-Fi is acting up
Demands
probably.
on Colorado's roadways are continuing to change. One way CDOT adapts to that change is by installing roundabout intersections. Let's learn more about these intersections and their positive effects on the traveling public. So why does CDOT install roundabouts? Why do they work for certain areas? How do they improve traffic flow? Why are they considered safer for specific intersections? Well, to start, the roundabout is designed to greatly reduce the amount of time needed to get through an intersection, as well as reduce safety issues that come from traditional intersections. CDOT's main objective is to improve traffic flow and increase safety. Many factors lead to the decision to install a roundabout, whether at a new location or replacing a traditional intersection. Traffic volume, types of vehicle traffic, complexity of existing lanes, as well as crash data all play an important role in deciding what type of intersection is needed. Roundabout intersections can improve traffic flow over traditional intersections because vehicles can continue to move without stopping. All vehicles yield to traffic on their left instead of having to stop at a light first. Roundabouts allow free-flowing turns when entering and exiting. Roundabouts also help improve safety. Since they prevent left turns across oncoming traffic, crashes are reduced. When crashes do occur, they are typically less severe than crashes in traditional intersections. All of these questions are important, but most importantly, let's learn about best practices for driving in a roundabout. There are different variations based on the number of lanes coming in and out of the intersection. There may be dedicated right turn lanes, the addition of a third lane, more entrance and exit options, and different.
Okay, so that, we don't have to go on with that, but that is my issue with this. So you yield to the cars on the left of you. First of all, and then he made the mistake of saying you could go through without stopping, while the people on you yield to the people on the left of you, or the car on the left of you. The problem is you come up to the yield sign and the entrance to the left of you has 20 cars in it and none of them are yielding. They're just flying right through while the person behind you is laying on his horn because you're not going. That is my pet peeve for roundabouts. No one knows how to yield and nobody knows how to take turns. It's all about me, nobody else. So the next time you come to a roundabout, yield. Look to see how long, as you're coming up, look to see how long the person on your right's been sitting there. And get some karma points and yield a little bit so that person can pull out in front of you. All right, so now on to my horses. So the equine question of the day is, horses have a range of vision of about A, 150 degrees, B, 350 degrees, C, 250 degrees, or D, 325 degrees. So I will give you a second to think about that. The answers again are A, 150 degrees, B, 350 degrees, C, 250 degrees, or D, 325 degrees. So you ready for the answer? The answer is B, 350 degrees. So horses are, their eyes are among the largest of any land mammal. And they're positioned on the sides of the head. Like ours are both in front of our head. Theirs are on the sides of their head. And that means that horses can have a range of vision of about 350 degrees, with approximately 65 degrees of that being binocular vision, which is
Demands on Colorado's roadways are continuing to
both
change.
eyes.
One
I
way
have a
CDOT
picture.
adapts to that change is by installing roundabout intersections. Let's learn more about
That is not what I want to do. Except I didn't load the picture. Oh, yeah, yes I did. Here you go. Whoops. Okay, there we go. So 65 degrees of it is binocular vision, where they see both eyes right in front of them. Now, if you notice on the diagram, right by their nose is a blind spot. They can't see anything there. Also notice in the back of them, directly behind them, is another blind spot, which is why you never walk up behind a horse. You always go at it from the side so it can see that you're coming. And then the remaining 285 degrees is monocular vision, which is they can see out of one eye at a time. That would have came in really handy raising my kids, right? So I hope you learned something today. I'm going to walk over there and I'll let you look at that for a second. I'm going to go check the trough to see how far I have to go. See the hair? That's why I usually have a ponytail when I'm out here, because it is so pretty. So isn't that pretty cool about horses' eyes? That is something that you need to learn before you ride a horse. Because when I was telling you yesterday about Spanky being on Spanky and he jumped sideways, that snake could have been at his back leg and he saw it out of one eye. I guess it would have been his left eye because he jumped to the right. But I thought that was pretty cool. I don't know if you can see way down how dusty it is. I'm going to do some research tonight to see if I can zoom in on this, on StreamYard. But way out there, let me see if I can lift you up over the, probably couldn't hear anything but wind. You probably can't even hear me because of the wind. It was kind of a nice drive home, except the wind kept trying to blow me off the road. I am so done with the snow. So I'm going to give the girls a whole bale of hay tonight, which they'll be okay until tomorrow afternoon, just in case it's really nasty. In the morning. So we might do our live through the window. And I'm just really worried about the trees. Usually in April, we get that heavy wet snow. And I don't know if we're supposed to get 1 to 3 inches or 2 to 6 inches. I don't understand the Pinpoint Weather app. It says AM snow 1 to 3 inches, and then it says PM snow 1 to 3 inches. So depending on how much we get, it'll take me a while to make a path. I guess I better make sure the snowblower battery is charged. I'm gonna go put some cat food out in the hay barn for Max and Minnie. Hopefully the skunk won't come tonight. I've never seen a skunk in the snow, so anyway. And I never put Oscar and the girls back in this morning, so they got to stay out back all day. I had the door open though, so they could get back in the coop. So I better get over there and get ready to turn the water off and throw that bale of hay over, because Raven looks like she's looking. So you guys have a great night. And if you're somewhere where there's going to be weather, stay safe, please. And make somebody smile tonight. We will see you in the morning.